Same go give every 18-year-old $20,000. Vote buying strategy. But it's the same Anju Wellness, you know, allow the bank, you know, fi destroy them people. I want me just start about, you know. Some of them, you know, then class them people as the worst thing, you know. The market vendor, you know. The anti-art man, you know. The woman where they wash the dirty clothes, you know. The man where they use the weed worker they cut, you know. The dirty thinking boat, water boat man, you know. The CNA, them where they clean the shit, you know. The man where they go wash the dish, you know. They go where they wine pan pole and they go sell our bottom, you know. And them the people Anju Wellness give the bank authority to take away everything what they work for, you know. And them he hurt, you know. The same people them who might go around and claim say in love, and them the bank they hurt. Because enough of them people that only bank once a year. And after him win, then give the Bank of Jamaica the authority to bring it down to 6 months. So if you no use the account there for 6 months, whether you carry something go put in there or you draw something out of it, it becomes dormant because it not use. Anju Wellness and the administration and the majority in the House of Parliament give the banks them in Jamaica that power and that authority to take the dormancy fee out of your money. Them do it. Think about it. Think about how evil and wicked and cruel this brother is. And then you see him clocks on foot, take off boot, they walk across water, they lift up people pitney, they groan and they cut one ribbon and they give people full cub. And they go on like he love the people of Jamaica. You know, think about them thing there, who him really hurt. And the lowest of the country, the man them was sacrificed, the woman them was sacrificed to do the nasties and the dirties and the grimiest work. Save for throw the partner there, and when they get the partner, then can go put it in at the bank for rainy day. If send me pick me a college, or if my mother or my father sick, or if somebody in my family dead, or if more have to buy a car, or build a house, or buy a piece of land, the money they can't do there. But if you no use the money there, or put something in there for 6 months, and give the bank the powers, the authorities, to draw out your money. And Fitz Jackson, opposition member of parliament, for St. Catherine South, is fighting this fight for 6 years in the House of Parliament. And the Anju Wellness administration, with their majority in the Parliament, block this bill. And the bank still charge the people that dormancy fee. Reality check, man, from a year device, and you know it's a unique one, aromatic, realistic TV. Anyway, today, my viewers and subscribers, I just want to take the time out and to wish you guys a Merry Christmas and a prosperous New Year's when it come. You know, whatever you guys, you know, endeavoring, I hope it be a success. Anyway, put that aside. My presentation today is opposition member of parliament, Fitz Jackson, MP for St. Catherine South. And it is very important. I want every ghetto youth, what in the garrison, the trench, the gutter, the muck. You understand what I say? Forget that message, because that message fool, you know, are we in the earth. And I am talking about the dormancy fee that the bank is charging the citizen of Jamaica. After Anju Wellness win in 2016, the Bank of Jamaica come with this fee, what they are charging citizens, where normally this fee, let's say a dormancy account, some bank would say 2 years, some banks say 18 months. The BOJ drop it down to 6 months. So, for instance, you bank some money, you bank 100,000, and say you bank it in January, but you know go back, go put no money in it again until December. It becomes dormant because there is no form of transaction taking place. It just sit down there and not do nothing. But remember, in the first place, you know, you put that money there in a saving account for rainy day because you not touch it. Well, the Anju Owners Administration give the bank the authority to charge you the fee. So when you go back December, pan that 100,000 there why you went put in there, you may have 50,000 left. Because the dormancy fee what them draw every month, it bring down your money to 50,000. So Member of Parliament for St. Catherine South, MP Fitz Jackson, have this bill now in Parliament for 6 years, trying to get the Anju Owners-led administration to pass this bill so the bank can stop draw this money from the Jamaican people. And for 6 years, Anju Owners and him administration use their majority in the House of Parliament and block the bill. You know, you what I just say a while ago? Fitz Jackson, Member of Parliament for St. Catherine South, push this bill now for 6 years in the House of Parliament to have the bank to stop draw this fee out of the money. And the Anju Owners Administration, with their majority, their 49 in the House of Parliament, block the bill now for 6 years and still allowing the bank to draw the dormancy fee out of the money. Anyway, my people, without any further ado, I am going to play the interview with Fitz Jackson, and we need to listen and make sure when we are listening, we come away with the understanding. And after that, I will continue to dissect it. Take it away.
It's a case of compensation for banking fees once charged. Member of Parliament for South St. Catherine, Fitz Jackson, is lobbying for the Attorney General to look into banking fees previously charged on dormant accounts. Is it previous or is it still happening?
They have suspended it now.
Okay, so he joins us now with more on the matter. He's already started updating us as to what obtains now, Sir Jack. Welcome, first of all. Sorry about not providing you with the fulsome breakfast that you
Well, I'll take a rain check on it.
Really smile Jamaica and let's eat Jamaica. But we can work on it.
We can eat and smile.
This is true. Yes.
Yes, where we are. As you know, some years ago, I raised the whole issue
You've been lobbying for years.
Yes, and the lobbying will continue until the sufficient change occur. Some have occurred, thankfully, but substantial more yet to.
Tell us what you've been able to achieve since you started to lobby.
Well,
pointed out different things.
Well, subsequent to the lawsuit with BNS, they have terminated the charging of encashment fee for checks. That's only for BNS. My lawsuit was about having it done across the board, as is provided for in the bill that I've been trying to have passed, but the government has blocked it with their majority over the years to deal with that and many others. But in respect of the dormancy fee, which is one of the fees that the legislation, the bill that I have before Parliament would explicitly prohibit. Now the dormancy fee, why I raise the question of the legality of it on the existing legislation, because it came to my attention subsequent to my tabling that bill, that the dormancy fee constitutes a breach of existing legislation. That is the Banking Services Act, in particular Section 35, which is a duty of care provision. And in layman's term, what it says is that the directors, managers of the banks have a duty to protect the value of monies placed under their care and protection. That is to say, if you put 100,000 in the bank have a duty to protect it. The imposition of the dormancy fee, in my mind, represents a unilateral action on the part of the bank that diminishes that monies that you pay, that you put in the bank for safekeeping. Now, we all know a bank is not like any other financial institution. It is given the legal authority to take deposits, and it can use it to make money of their own. That's a business they're in. It's your money that they use, but the law permits them to use it. The law did not permit them to penalize you to let them use it. And the imposition of a fee, the dormancy fee, constitute such a penalty.
How long hasn't that been happening, and how then?
Break it down. The dormancy fee is constitute a breach of existing legislation. That is the Banking Service Act. In particular, Section 35, which is our duty of care provision. He goes on and he make it clear that the director, the manager of banks, have the duty to protect the value of your money placed under their care and protection. So the bank not supposed to charge you to put 100 or 200,000 in a savings account. The responsibility of the bank is to protect your money that you place under their care. They are not supposed to charge you, because remember, it is a savings account. You're not put it if you go drawing it every day or every week. But what happened is the government of Jamaica allowed the bank to do this. The Anju Holness-led administration and their 49 majority in the House of Parliament allowing the bank to do this for the past 6 years. This is what he stated. The bank is given legal authorities to take your money, and it can use it to make money of their own. That's the business that they are in. So the government give them the permission. So when you go there and you lodge your money for savings, the bank have the right to take your money and go invest it and make money upon it. That's what he is simply saying. He goes on and he stated, it is your money that they use, but the law permit them to use it. But the law did not permit them to penalize you to let them use your money. But the law did not permit them to penalize you to let them use your money. He goes on and he stated, such imposition of a dormancy fee constitute such a penalty. Because remember, he stated up here, in the first place, it constitutes a breach of an existing legislation. That is the Banking Service Act, in particular, Section 35, which is their duty of the care of provision. So it is against the law for the bank to charge you a dormancy fee. That's what he stated. But the Anju Holness administration for the past 6 years allowed the bank to do this, because Fitz Jackson now been pushing this bill in the parliament for the last 6 years. But because Anju Holness have the 49 majority in the House of Parliament, they use the 49 majority and block the bill. So the blocking of the bill by the Jamaica Labour Party is still allowing the banks to charge you the money. Anyway, let us continue.
Been happening since about
so long without
some alarm being raised.
But you know, interesting question you ask. The genesis of the dormancy fee. You see from time to time in the newspaper this list of many names from banks to say,
come and claim your money.
Come and claim your money. You are legally required to do that. Section 126 of the Banking Services Act imposes that obligation. After 15 years of inactivity, they are obliged to publish the names to give people a chance to look. And after 2 running of the ads, they have to turn over the money to the accountant general, which goes into the consolidated fund. So if every period they have to turn over $5 billion, the banks decided in that supposedly cute way, rather than turn over all this money to the consolidated fund, they unilaterally impose what they call a dormancy fee. No, you put your money in there for saving, you know. You put it in there to sit. It's not like a checking account that you're actively using. Savings account is to put it away for rainy days, put it away until retirement, put it away for your children education, whatever you want to plan for. So what they did is to impose this dormancy fee, like say 500, some is 450 per month. And every month they reduce your balance.
After what period?
Until it's finished, or until the 15 years.
I want to know to listen to this and listen what Fitz Jackson they say carefully. Seeing, listen to what the man they say carefully. Seeing, the dormancy fee what them are charging is that if your account is dormant or inactive for 15 years, the bank have the right to advertise it. And when they advertise it 2 consecutive times, if you don't respond, then turn over the money there and the money that go to the consolidated fund. The bank come up with a way of eliminate that. And when they eliminate that, what them do? Them come up with the dormancy fee. So the dormancy fee what them come up with now, you know what them going to do? Them going to draw the fee out of your money until the 15 year. So you say if you say boy have 100,000 in the bank, and by the time you reach to the 15 year, the bank draw, you maybe have 10,000 left. So them turn over the 10,000 there to the government of Jamaica. That is simple what Fitz Jackson is saying. So the bank come up with a way, instead of the government or the country benefit from the money there, what nobody can claim, the bank find a way of it go in at it and start charge you a fee month after month after month after month. So when the 15 year come, no money no must left in it for the country to get that money there. And that Jackson they talk about, you know. But anyway, continue, Fitz.
Here comes that they have to turn it over to the accountant.
But you remember what's left?
What's left? But it gets worse. If you had $20,000 in your account, and after 10 years, 5 years, whatever the period, they were deducting and it goes into minus. And say your account now that used to be 20,000 become minus 3,000. If you should go into the bank after then with a $10,000 deposit, immediately turn 7,000 because they deduct the minus in there. So you're a saver with you. You're a saver. And then you become a debtor. That's what the banks were doing.
And do you also have to pay to maybe reactivate that?
Say, you have 20,000 in there. And after them draw out the fee from the dormancy fee, your account becomes minus, negative, not in there. But the fee still they draw. So if when you go, the amount it add up to, say I want 10,000, and then a couple months later you go in at the bank and go put 20,000 in there. Automatically, you owe the bank 10,000. So that 20,000 where you carry go put in a bank now, you lose 10,000 because your account went minus 10,000. Because the 20,000 where you were having there before, it done. The dormancy fee dry it out. So he's saying that you were the banker and now you end up being a debtor. You have your money in there to save, you know, and you end up now owe the bank. Because the bank use the dormancy fee and wipe out your money and minus your account. So the fee continue to draw month after month after month and may add up to 10,000, 20,000, any how much. But if you go in at it with a 50,000, automatically 40,000 gone because your bank account minus 40,000. And that Mr. Jackson is saying, and this is what Anju Holness and in administration, this is what Anju Holness and in majority in parliament, blocking this bill from going through and still allowing the bank to do so. Anyway, continue, Mr. Jackson.
Count as well?
I don't know of a reactivation fee, but I wouldn't be surprised if they
When
charge
does
it.
dormancy begin? That's what I
Well,
want to ask.
dormancy prior to 2016 was arbitrary by each bank. They determine, you hear some terms like dormant and inactive and unclaimed. They are basically one and the same. Inactive means you haven't been doing anything on the account. Dormancy means it sit there and nothing being done on it. So just bear that in mind when you hear those terms being used. So the banks will determine their own dormancy period. 1 year, 18 months, 2 years. Those are numbers I'm familiar with by various banks. But in 2016, the BOJ, under the Code of Conduct provision, have stipulated what the dormancy period is.
Standardization
And it is now
key.
6 months.
6 months, gotcha.
Right? 6
Is
months.
dormant?
No, but you see,
The BOJ, the Bank of Jamaica, bring it down to 6 months. Because some bank have it to 18 months. You know? Some bank we have it like for 2 years. But 2016, mark this down when Anju Owens win. The Bank of Jamaica bring down it to 6 months. So if you not put no money in your account for 6 months, the Bank of Jamaica and the rest of bank them around at Jamaica start charge you a dormancy fee. So they were just waiting until Anju Owens come to power. Anyway, continue, Mr. Jackson.
dormant, nothing wrong, you know. It only said that nothing is active in there. You can call the people and what have you.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
And nothing that's supposed to happen to your money, even if it's dormant.
Correct.
Right? Because you put it there
Correct.
to wait until
Yes.
when you need it.
Yes.
So the Bank of Jamaica says you must notify persons, etc., and that kind of thing, but your money is still intact. But the dormancy fee was eroding it anyway until they stopped. Now, why they stopped? I found out about this breach subsequent to my tabling the bill, and I publicly stated that I was going to take out a lawsuit against the bank for the dormancy fee. Interestingly, within 2 weeks, all of them suspended it for the obvious reason. They would have consulted with their legal people and they recognized the vulnerability.
You know what the man say? Him find out that this breach was taking place when he was going to push his legislation through the parliament. And the bank them hear about it, do them investigation with them lawyer and suspend it. Him say me no want if it suspend because if Anju Owens win back again, them going to reinforce back that pan the people. The man say me no need nothing for suspend. Me need it for wipe out. Me need it for gone. So for 6 years now, Fitz Jackson, they push the bill in a parliament. And for 6 years, Anju Owens and the majority in the parliament block the bill for go through. And at them say they like poor people and them care for poor people. And them say they like poor people and care for poor people, you know. Anyway, continue, Mr. Jackson.
And they have suspended it. Now, what I want the law to do is to not only allow them to suspend it, but to prohibit it, period. So they can't reimpose it at their own will anytime. So that's one of the bills that I hope with your support I'll get the bill passed in Parliament that can protect your money.
Well, you know, Sir Fitz, I hear the banker saying, you know, we've got to find ways to make money. This is what we do. This is our business. I mean, I don't know what you're able to do at the bank anymore that does not attract a fee.
Some kind of fee.
Sometimes the fees and fines blow my mind.
I said respectfully, that is crap, right? Banks are there to use their intellectual ability to come up with all kind of creative financial instrument where you want their money to use and they charge you a fee. Now, in this bill, you know, it has nothing to do with fees where the bank's money is involved. All that is in that bill having to do with your money.
Gotcha.
So if you go to the bank to use their money, to borrow to any kind of financial instrument, it's a service they're providing to you, one. And two, it's their money they're lending you. So you expect to pay a fee for it. So this argument, they said they have to make money. I said, yes, I want banks to be profitable. I want them to be strong. Every modern economy needs strong banks. But while I want you to be rich, I don't want you to get rich illegally. I don't want you to get rich unfairly by pulling a fast one on somebody because of your power.
Did you just say illegally, Sir Fitz?
In the case of the dormancy fee, it would be illegal.
Okay, because it's
neither illegal nor unfair.
Of care.
The duty of care.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
As it relates to particularly the dormancy fee.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
There are other provisions in the bill which doesn't exist in the bill I have before Parliament in existing legislation. That speaks to a question of what is fair. You know, if you
fair is hard to define.
No, but we can, as a country, as a people, lawmaking,
by the law.
Lawmaking establishes some sense of what is fair.
Fitz Jackson has just stated, when the host asks him, but the bank said them have to make money. He says, respectfully, that is crap, right? Bank are there to use their intellectual ability to come up with all the kind of creative financial instrument where you want their money to use and they charge you a fee. You want the bank money to use, so the bank is going to charge you a fee. Now, in this bill, you know it has nothing to do with fee where the bank money is concerned. This is not about the bank money. The bank is not charging on their money. The bank is charging the people them and for them own money. He stated, all that is in the bill having to do with your money. I don't have a problem with bank getting rich, but not getting rich illegally. Not getting rich on the backs of the Jamaican people. That's what he's talking about. The bottom line of the story is Jamaica, the Anju Holness-led administration, give the banks them in Jamaica the authority to charge you this fee, this dormancy fee. Because for 6 years, Fitz Jackson leading the charge in the House of Parliament with this bill. But the Anju Holness-led administration with their majority in the House of Parliament blocked this bill for 6 years. That would prevent the bank from charging you a dormancy fee on your money. They blocked the bill and allowing the bank to take that fee. He said because of a lawsuit that he brought against them, they suspend it. But he don't want it to be suspended. He want it to be removed because it is illegal. Anyway, continue, Mr. Jackson.
Well, lawmaking also has significant loopholes, which is why I think you're still arguing.
And that's why it's a dynamic process.
Yeah.
And laws are amended from time to time because they become outdated, outmoded, technology, behavior.
So long.
That's another thing. But when we see them, we must act.
Yeah.
And you know what is so unfair about this, about especially the dormancy fee? I had a case of a constituent reported to me of a relative of his in Manchester. The gentleman's mother was getting up in age and sickly. He wanted to put away his mother well when she passed. He was saving a cow to sell when she dies to do the burial. Because some cow thieving was prevalent in that area. Out of fear that they'll steal his cow, he sold the cow and put the money in the bank to avoid it being stolen. Few years later, fortunately, his mother never died soon. He had a calf that he sold. When he went to the bank to put the money in the account, he realized that the fee, the dormancy fee, eroded a great portion of it. So he was running from the cow thief. And he ran into the dormancy fee by the banks.
Yeah.
These are not esoteric ideas or thoughts. These are not abstract thoughts. These are real things.
Real people
that the BOJ presides over and the government presides over. But as you said earlier on, we don't necessarily see everything all the time. But when we see it,
We need to call it out.
we need to deal with it.
Gotcha.
And when we fail, it represents a dereliction of our duty as lawmakers and protectors of the public.
We know we will
Yeah,
hear more anon,
Yeah.
as Never would say. But I think many people appreciate what it is that you're doing because...
But I need you all, and you have strong, powerful voices. Your voices are stronger than you would probably accept. You can call on the government to pass a bill that is sitting on the order paper now for 6 years.
Gotcha. All right, sir. We have to take
Thank you, sir.
our break. Appreciate
My
you
pleasure.
coming in this morning. Next time you come, breakfast is on.
Member of Parliament for
Yeah,
South St. Catherine, Fitz Jackson.
Can I come tomorrow?
So you see that Jamaica, the bank said them have to make them money. But you are not supposed to make your money on the back of the people. The people put them for them money in the bank. See, the law permit the government to use your money while you put in there to invest it. So when a man say he want a car to buy and he go borrow money from the bank, then charge him a high interest rate, him have to pay back that the bank make him money. You want to go buy a house and you go borrow the money from the bank charge you a high interest rate pan that, and so the bank make him money. You want to go buy a piece of land or you want to go start a business, you borrow some money from the bank lend you that money at an interest rate, and so the bank making money. But the bank not making money after you what put for your hard earned money in the bank. And after you put the money in the bank they come up now with measure in place to charge you by your own money, you know. So the law did not permit the bank to charge you. And that is why Fitz Jackson for 6 years now, they push through the bill in a parliament. And the Anju led administration with their majority in the House of Parliament is blocking this bill. I want to know if you left that video here with that in the back of your mind. So anytime you go in the bank and you see your money draw out, remember say Anju and in administration give the bank the authority to do that. Because Fitz Jackson have a bill in the House of Parliament now for the past 6 years, and Anju administration with their 49 majority in the House of Parliament blocking this bill from going through. Who is this hurting? The market vendor. The market vendor will get up every day and then go down in the market, they go sit down over dirty water. Stink nasty and dirty. But in show him partner. And then get that partner there at the end of the year and then go put it down in the bank. The uncart man, what they push him cart, they carry people goods to and from and making little money. Make the sacrifice, show him partner, and when he get that money, they ain't go put in the bank. The domestic helper are the people who walk around and wash on the dirty clothes and come clean up on the yard and cook on the food when you come back from the office. Them get that money, they them ban them belly, then take out them little what fi pay them house rent, what fi send them picnic go to school, what fi pay them light bill, water rate, and then show them partner, and when they get that big draw there, then carry go throw it down in the bank. The man who using weed whacker fi cut the grass, fi come beautify up your yard. Although you look pan him and say him frozen and stink and dirty, and you can't stand his scent. You understand him come and him clean up your yard and him spruce up your yard. He make the sacrifice and him put down one little and him show him partner. And when he get the partner, then carry go put it in the bank. The farmer will pass here in a big dirty thinking water boot, he mash it and in dirty crocus bag over him bag, and in gone there and in juke one hold this up, and when in thing come to perfection, in carry go a market and in sell it, he make that sacrifice if he take out in little partner and in throw it, and when in get in draw, in carry go throw it down in the bank. The CNA them, especially the one them in America, no for the pay so lily, so no if they run from one institution to the next just to make up the money. 365 days of the year on how they clean shit, which some people now go do it. As them say, it's only a CNA can clean a load of shit done now and saying they go eat lunch. All of that sacrifice want to make, send the money go a yard to put in the bank. So in case of rainy day, somebody may dead, mama or papa may take sick, Me want to buy the piece of land. Me want to build up the house. Me want to buy one little car. You send the money go down there. And then them a go draw dormancy fee. The dishwasher out the same way. We wash dish from morning till night. When him a left out of the kitchen, in soak wet. You want there for rain wet them up. But they make the sacrifice and throw the partner there. When them get the jar, them put it in at the bank. Even the go-go dancer, we going at the club go dance. Sometime in the dance, you know, make no money. Him have to go in a one private room, go sell one little piece of front. He get one money. You understand? Knowing the risk behind that selling a front. He can't catch AIDS while wrecking life. But he still make the sacrifice for showing partner. And when he get him partner at the end of the year, he carry go put it in at the bank. And after uno carry them money, they go put in at the bank. The Anju Wellness Administration give the bank the authority for charge you know dormancy fee. Because remember, you know, once a year, someone will get the partner there, you know. So no now go back at the bank again until a year time. When the Bank of Jamaica, after Anju Wellness win 2016, reduce the time and bring it down to 6 months. So when you no get the partner, draw it again and go back to the bank. When you no go to the bank, we go put the partner there in there. Half a one when put in there already gone. And you want to tell me that Anju Wellness in the Christmas season now, they walk round, they give for patch road, chop down roadside, clean drain, clean gully. Same go give every 18-year-old $20,000. Vote buying strategy. But it's the same Anju Wellness, you know, allow the bank, you know, destroy them people. I want me just start about, you know. Some of them, you know, then class them people as the worst thing, you know. The market vendor, you know. The anti-art man, you know. The woman where they wash the dirty clothes, you know. The man where they use the weed worker they cut, you know. The dirty thinking boat, water boat man, you know. The CNA, them where they clean the shit, you know. The man where they go wash the dish, you know. They go where they wine pan pole and they go sell our bottom, you know. And them the people Anju Wellness give the bank authority to take away everything what they work for, you know. And them in earth, you know. The same people them who might go around and claim say in love, and them the bank the earth. Because enough of them people that only bank once a year. And after in win, then give the Bank of Jamaica the authority to bring it down to 6 months. So if you no use the account there for 6 months, whether you carry something go put in there or you draw something out of it, it becomes dormant because it not use. Anju Wellness and the administration and the majority in the House of Parliament give the banks them in Jamaica that power and that authority to take the dormancy fee out of your money. Them do it. Think about it. Think about how evil and wicked and cruel this brother is. And then you see him clocks on foot, take off boot, they walk across water, they live for people pitney, they groan and they cut one ribbon and they give people full cub. And they go on like he love the people of Jamaica. You know, think about them thing there, who him really hurt. And the lowest of the country, the man them was sacrifice, the woman them was sacrifice to do the nasties and the dirties and the grimiest work. Save for throw the partner there, and when they get the partner, then can go put it in at the bank for rainy day. If send me pick me a college, or if my mother or my father sick, or if somebody in my family dead, or if more have to buy a car, or build a house, or buy a piece of land, the money they can't do there. But if you no use the money there, or put something in there for 6 months, and give the bank the powers, the authorities, to draw out your money. And Fitz Jackson, opposition member of parliament, for St. Catherine South, is fighting this fight for 6 years in the House of Parliament. And the Anju Wellness Administration, with their majority in the Parliament, block this bill. And the bank still charge the people that dormancy fee. And when Fitz Jackson catch up on them and say, I'm going to bring a lawsuit on them, then suspend it. He said, I don't want it to be suspend. I want it to remove. Because if Anju Wellness go back there again, Uno just come back and bring it back. Anyway, my viewers and subscribers, stay tuned to Aromatic Realistic TV. We tell them to like and share the thing. Follow us over YouTube. Alright, that's some of there. If you're boring and you don't have nothing to do, you want your mind to occupy, you want to stay in tune. You understand, you don't know. We don't deal with conspiracy. We don't deal with conflicts. We don't deal with gossip. We don't do tabloid. We straight short. Aromatic, we say, a bullseye. Alright, that's the thing there. We tell them the signature word. I remind you now again. A heart of love. Until then, I tell you now again. We know the matic. We'll hold a reason again. We tell them say a job and good road. I wish you guys a Merry Christmas and a prosperous New Year's when it come. And anything that you guys inspire, I hope it be a success. Right, that's all there. I'm out. Peace and love.